The video is Lila Nishmas from Shmuel Bach and Chaim Tzvi Doiv. Reuven ben Shmuel Yom Tov Fushtem of Chai Fuma Bas Paramia Malka Basov Shachol Yisrael and all the other Chol Yisrael and Klal Yisrael. I want to begin with a hashkafa machshava, something that responded to a close friend of mine who asked me a question relates to something that Klal Yisrael are dealing with, the heart-wrenching news one after the next of people, tzaddikim, shiva bachrim, that are losing their lives in water. So he asked me the following question. He said, Rabbi, I want to take my children tubing. Is it okay? Is it halachically okay? Is it ashkafically okay? So I told him the following. I said, halachically, I don't think it's asur. But ashkafically, I definitely think it's not the right thing to do. And one has to be careful. But I said something like this, I'm too small. There's big, you need gedolim, you need the leaders to direct Klal Yisrael. This is something of a much higher magnitude. And I told him he's a chassid. I said, ask your Rebbe. In the meantime, a good friend of mine sent me a WhatsApp from already a statement, a psak, direction from Rabbi Brudny, who really is one of the gedolim in America, and with a clear mind. And he already responded, and he said exactly this concept. He said, water right now for Klal Yisrael is midas hadin. It's judgment. You know, in Kabbalah it's also called mayim hazedonim. Water could be the most incredible thing, of course, and it could be the most dangerous thing. And when Hashem is manifesting midas hadin through water, we have to be careful. So he gave a very good, really, direction. Something that's out of the norm. Something that's unusual, whether it's tubing, whether it's, surfing on the water, different things that a person, it's unusual, and it's, so to speak, touching and being a little bit risky. So even halachically, you might not meet the percentage, because risk is based on percentages of the possibility of a person getting hurt. But now that there's midas hadin, that's the proper thing to do. And I think it's also it's refreshing. It's refreshing for Klal Yisrael to know either we have a leader, we have leaders that are giving us direction. But I think even more refreshing, maybe more chizuk, more nechama, is that Klal Yisrael are dealing with tragedies as a unit. Klal Yisrael have to see each other. It's not one person. It's part of the nucleus of Klal Yisrael. And right now we're dealing with an incredible challenge. Now, when Klal Yisrael are dealing with a challenge, so what's the reaction? So of course, sometimes you'll have chashuva people, tzaddikim. I even spoke to that tzaddik in Eretz Yisrael and asked him, so what's the message? Because to ignore the message, chas v'shalom, to be able to claim and say, I know exactly what the reason is, I don't think we have the prophets and the Nevi'im to be able to tell us that. But not to take the opportunity, not to respond with tshuva, that the Shulchan Aruch says, it's a simon in Shulchan Aruch, it's also a Rambam, it's a Gemara, that it's a mitzvah aseh, it's a positive commandment to be zoyek, as there's really two parts to this. Part of it is Klal Yisrael have to scream out, have to call out, have to fast, and that's leadership from the gedolim. But then on a personal level, every one of us has to take upon ourselves to decide, I'm going to try to do tshuva. So what does the water mean to us? Every person, if you need interpretations, I could give you interpretation. It doesn't matter. Go for the classics. Sinus Chinam, appreciating Torah and Maimel Torah, and Lashon Hara. Work on the classics. You'll be fine. If a person wants deeper machshava, there's a lot of machshava probably we could say about water, but that's not the ikar. The ikar is on a personal level to do tshuva. And if you want to know how powerful this is, we look at ourselves, like I said, on the one hand there's a nucleus, on the other hand the Gemara says in Maseches Yoma, and it's so appropriate now that we're going into the Elul Rush. You could beat the Elul Rush, and the Hashem is hurrying us to beat the Elul Rush. So the Gemara says in Yoma, Yachid Shasa Tshuva, one individual that does tshuva could tip the entire scale of the entire world. Because if one person does tshuva, and that's what the Gemara really is bringing out. Remember, I heard this from Rav Noach Weinberg many times. He used to say, the Gemara says that every person has to say, Bishvili niva olam, for me the world was created. A very odd statement. So Rav Nachman, listen to Rav Nachman. I've heard this from Rav Noach and Rav Nachman, just a little bit different. They both said the following: the world was created for me doesn't mean that now I'm eating everything and everything is mine. It means responsibility And even deeper, it means the ability that one of us can do such an incredible tshuva that it'll tip the scale and we'll have the base of Mikdash built. And all the tsar will go away. That's what we're looking for. That one individual. Who knows? And that's, I think, something that everyone today could take upon themselves. Something now that I'm going to work on a little bit more. Something that I need to fix. And through that, we should only hear B'Seiras Tovis, Yeshua's and Nechamas with the main Yeshua of Mashiach Tzidkeinu Helvi Ameinu.